We all agreed, "You're not welcome at the wedding," my mom said, lips curling into that polite little smirk she reserves for moments she thinks she's won. I just nodded. Good to know. That was it. No scene, no raised voice, just calm acknowledgement. I turned my phone screen toward her, tapped once, and transferred the $6,500 honeymoon fund back into my account. Then I canceled the flights, the ones I had booked in her name. By morning, I had 23 missed calls, and one message that changed everything. But we'll get to that. My mother always believed manipulation was a form of art, and she was its Picasso. I used to think she was just protective. That's what I called it when she screened my calls, interfered in my relationships, made decisions for me before I had a chance to breathe. But control, disguised as love, is still control. When I met Aaron, everything softened. My fiancé was kind, grounded, and made me believe family could be something calm. My mother hated her for that. The first time they met, she smiled too wide, complimented too hard, and later told me, "Aaron was nice, but too plain for you." It started small. "She's not family yet. She's changing you. You're becoming distant." And I was. From my mother. For the first time, I was building something she couldn't touch. So she decided to burn it. It began with whispers. My sister suddenly stopped answering Aaron's calls. My cousins, who'd promised to attend the engagement, had other plans. Aaron would come home quiet after visiting my family. I could see it in her eyes. I asked her once, "What did my mom say?" She hesitated. "Nothing, just little things. That maybe you aren't ready. That you might still be attached to someone else." Classic. My mother's poison always came in teaspoons, never cups. The breaking point came 2 weeks before the wedding. I received a message from my mother, supposedly by accident. It was meant for my aunt. "He's marrying her for her job. I'll make sure she sees it before the vows." I stared at that line for a long time. No anger, just clarity. Because suddenly I saw the pattern. Every ruined friendship, every relationship that ended without explanation, every person she'd quietly pushed out of my life. She wasn't protecting me. She was isolating me. And now she'd made the mistake of trying to humiliate Aaron. Publicly. I didn't confront her. I planned. Step 1, I called the travel agent. The honeymoon was booked in her name as a surprise. She'd been bragging to everyone about it. So I moved the funds back to my account and canceled everything. Step 2, I called the venue. The deposit, another gift from her, was refundable under my name since I'd been the actual payer. I requested a full refund. Quietly. Step 3, I sent polite messages to my relatives. "Hey, just checking, Mom said you're all still coming Saturday?" Half replied with confusion. They hadn't declined. They'd been told I canceled their invites. Step 4, I printed everything. The text messages, the bookings, the fake stories she'd spread about Aaron, all documented. And then I waited. The night before the wedding, she called. Her voice was syrupy, fake sweet. "Darling, since you've decided to embarrass yourself by marrying that girl, we've decided to have a smaller family ceremony. Without you." I just said, "Good to know." And then I sent the message. The one that made her 23 missed calls the next morning. A single screenshot. Her accidental text forwarded to the entire family group chat with one caption. "This is what family support looks like." Within minutes, my phone lit up. My aunt called furious. My uncle texted apologies. My sister sent crying emojis. And my mother, she called 23 times. When she finally stopped, I sent her one last message. "By the way, your honeymoon's canceled, and your refund should arrive in 3 to 5 business days." The wedding still happened, just smaller, just better. We married in Aaron's parents' garden. Sunlight through oak leaves, soft music, quiet laughter. Every person there was someone who chose to be. My mother wasn't invited. Neither were her lies. 2 days later, I received one final message from her. "You've humiliated me in front of everyone. I hope you're proud." I typed slowly, deliberately. "No, Mom. Just free." Then I blocked her. It's strange, the silence after chaos. I thought I'd feel guilt, maybe sadness. Instead, I felt weightless, like I'd finally stepped out of a shadow that had followed me since childhood. They say revenge doesn't heal, but sometimes justice is the healing. And as Aaron and I sat on our porch that evening, watching the sunset I never had to explain, surrounded by peace no one could steal, I realized something simple, something final. You can't choose the family you're born into, but you can choose the moment you stop letting them define you. And that was the moment I chose me.